What's going down, everybody? This is Bronco Juggalo.
And Bill.
And we just got back from the Morgue Krypt Horror Con in Albuquerque. This is our first horror
one.
con. We had one, they said, like 10 years ago in Santa Fe, but I don't remember it. I'm hoping this one catches on because it was a fun day.
Oh, we had a blast.
We had some good experiences, got to meet some really cool people. Mr. Tony Todd, unfortunately, canceled for Sunday. So I wasn't able to get this signed, and Bill wasn't able to get a figure signed.
It is what it is.
But that's okay. We still got some awesome shit.
Oh, yes. Met some great people.
Yep. We're going to show you some of the stuff we got and tell you a bit about what's going to be coming up soon. Bill, would you like to start us off with some stuff you got?
I think we need to start off with Felissa Rose. She was so fucking awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I got my box set of the Sleepaway Camp signed by her.
Yep.
She's just the sweetest lady. Just so awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And would you like to tell them or me?
Well, I may have already actually put it up by now. You never know.
Okay.
So if I haven't put it up already, she gave me an impromptu interview, which was really cool of her. And the funny part about it is she actually recognized me from my channel and recognized me from the emails I had sent her from my channel.
She did.
And she's like, I'm so sorry I haven't got back to you, and whatever, you know, it was funny.
Yeah.
But she gave me an impromptu interview, which may already be up by now. I don't know. Because I think I was going to put that up first.
Okay. But still, she was awesome. She was so fucking awesome. All right. What do you want to go with next?
Well, before I get to my stuff I did get autographed, I thought that I would just show this real quick.
Oh, this is cool.
There's a local record store, I guess, here that I just found out about. I didn't even know they were here. And they sell old VHS. Now, this guy has a really cool collection of good VHS horror, including a lot of the Japanese stuff that you can't get here. But they were looking at $75, $80 a tape for the Japanese stuff, so I just didn't have that right now. But I did pick up, from the Hammer collection from Anchor Bay, the clamshell of 7 Golden Vampires. And I just thought that was cool.
That is cool.
I wanted to pick it up. And, yeah, I picked that up from him. And I know you got a few from him as well.
Yes, I got a few from him as well. Now, some of them are more reasonably priced. Mm-hmm. This I picked up just because it's Hellraiser. A Japanese release of Hellraiser. Now, this is kind of weird. People that have been to Japan have probably seen it like this before, but that's the way some of these are. Not all of them are this way. This one came from a video rental store that you can tell it came from a video rental store. Mm. But it was one of the cheaper ones to get. It was still $35 though for this Japanese release of Hellraiser 2. I thought this was too fucking cool. I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to have something like this for my Hellraiser collection. This is just awesome. And then I found this one. This one just struck me as fucking hilarious. It's a fucking trauma video of Killer Condom. I have never heard of this movie. I'm looking forward to watching this.
Yeah, that looks like a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, look at the fact.
I also love that he had titles like, he had the Japanese VHS of Bloody Muscle Bodybuilder from Hell, which, you know, I reviewed that. We talked about it. Never got an American release. I'm hoping to go to his shop and pick that up the next time I'm available.
And he also had a lot of Nightmare on Elm Streets.
All the Japanese versions.
I didn't see any Halloweens.
No, I saw Halloween VHSs, but they weren't.
But not the Japanese release.
No.
And I asked him about Friday the 13th, and he said, I rarely get those.
Yeah.
I was kind of shocked to see the Vinegar Syndrome, one of my favorite boutique labels, had a booth. And I probably bought more than I should have, but there's still some cool shit there. There was a lot more cool shit I wanted to buy from them. But I got the Candy Snatchers. That was the only one that didn't have a slip cover. All these others had slip covers, and a lot of these, if they're even on their website still, the slipcover's not available.
Yeah.
We got Frightmare. He recommended this one to me. Because I asked the lady running the booth to recommend something to me. She recommended this one. So I bought this one because she recommended it. He recommended this one.
I also recommended another one he got, but I didn't know he had already picked it up. So.
Oh, which one was that?
The Frankensteins.
Oh, the Frankenstein. Yeah, let's just go with that next. The Frankenstein. It's got the 3D version too. And Flesh for Frankenstein.
Yep, that's what makes it awesome is the Flesh for Frankenstein.
Yes. And this is a nice set. If you've ever had a vinegar syndrome one, these are not flimsy.
No, they make
not
well.
in the slightest. They make these to last. And another one that just caught my eye, I haven't seen this movie in a long fucking time. I got The Cellar. Fuck yeah. Old fucking shit that I remember from when I was a kid and just cool. This one just caught my eye. It's Apocalypse Tetralogy. It's Apocalypse Tetralogy. Can you read that guy's name?
Piotr
Suzukin.
Some Suzukin, I don't know. So
hey, it caught my eye. It looked interesting to me. I'm gonna give the guy a try. But yeah. And then this one, I was like, holy shit, this looks pretty cool. It's a thing of 3 horror films from Spain. Villages of the Damned. Again, nice slipcase with it. I can't wait to check this out too.
Got a book?
Yeah, it's got a little book with it. I can't wait to check this one out too, just because, hey, let's watch some stuff from Spain, shall we?
Yeah.
I don't care what country it is. If you make horror, I want to see some of it.
Okay. Two of the things that we're not showing right now that Bill got, he has 2 posters that we got from the Scream Factory box sets of Friday the 13th. And he got everybody that was from Friday the 13th there to sign them. Adrian King, Amy Steele, Tom Matthews, who we did not know was going to be there, he signed. Plus, he also signed some other stuff for Bill. Bill, he signed, because I didn't get Tom Matthews. I already have his autograph on some things. I didn't get him, but I did talk to him. Yeah, he gave him a card and signed the card.
Never Hike Alone 2.
Mm-hmm.
We can't wait.
Yep.
Can't wait.
And just one quick announcement. I made arrangements with Tom Matthews. I'm going to be hitting him up, and we're going to be working out time for an interview very shortly.
Fuck yeah.
So, speaking of interviews, I also got to run into Tuesday Night. She signed this movie for me, The Bloody Man, with her and Lisa Wilcox, which I can't wait to watch.
She also signed.
Bill got one as well.
Yeah, we both bought a copy from her.
And then I actually got this, so I'm going to kind of go with this. I got this from Ken Sago, who plays Kincaid in Nightmare on Elm Street 3 and 4. It is laminated, and they signed it with paint markers so that they don't come off. But I've got Ken Sago's, and I have Tuesday Night on here. Signed both of it to Bronco Juggalo for one, and then just signed it for the heck of it. And I'm going to find other people that were in this movies when I get the chance and have them sign it as well, just for the fun of it. This is just for my personal collection. But Ken Sagos did answer an age-old question. People have wondered about this poster for years, about these 2 characters here. Now, this does not look like the character in the movie, and nobody knows who this is, even though it's probably supposed to be Joey. This also doesn't look like the character for the movie of Kristen. And the reason why is this. All these people on here were drawn for this poster before anybody was actually cast. They knew they wanted a black guy to play Kincaid, who this guy is not really black, but that's supposed to be Kincaid. They did not have the exact look down for her, or who Joey was, or who was going to play her. None of them were cast when they made this poster. So I thought that was a funny story. Now, you got something from him as well.
Yes, he has a project coming up. And I like to support people for their, independent work. He made a book first, a comic,
Socrates.
Oh, sorry. Went Bill and Ted there for a second. Socrates. It is Socrates. Hey, and he asked us to read this book and give him feedback on it. Instead of just emailing him some feedback, we thought we'd say on the channel what we thought.
Yeah.
The art in this book is, how would you describe it?
it's very minimalistic. It's a minimalistic art style, but it's good. It's not a bad art style. It fits the tone of the book. I felt that I read the book. I felt that it's laid out kind of like a script would be. Like we have certain things where it says, what's the guy's name? Where it says something like this character walks into the room or something like that. You know,
it does.
I'm sorry, I just forgot the name of the character. I'm so sorry. But yeah, it was good in that aspect. I thought that it was funny, and I don't want to spoil too much because this is also going to be a short film that's coming out, and then they're trying to get it made into a feature film as well called Socrates. But there is some funny scenes in this book that I really enjoyed.
It is a good book.
I enjoyed it.
I enjoyed the fact too that it did have that kind of script feel to it. Mm-hmm. Kind of like, almost like a, what are those books called that they have, that all the actors have, and they can go through it, and it's got little picture panels and everything?
Storyboard books?
Yeah. It had kind of a storybook board vibe to it, mm-hmm. which that was really cool. I haven't seen that done into comics really, so I really enjoyed that aspect of it, kind of mixing the two genres.
Right.
I think that Socrates, this could be a very good short film that's coming out. Hopefully it'll do well, and hopefully they'll get to do their major motion picture.
Yeah, that would be really cool. And shout out to Ken Sago. I would like to also announce that I spoke to him. He is an awesome guy, and he's down for an interview, and we're going to set that up.
Hell yeah.
He was so cool that when I asked him if he wanted to do the interview, he gave me back my money that I paid for his autographs. He gave it back, and he's like, you know what? I was like, do you charge for the interview? He's like, no, I don't charge for interviews at all. I'm not going to say what else he said, but yeah, he doesn't charge, so that was awesome of him. Yes. And so I donated some of the money to his charity because he was given some money that he brought in to charity. So I donated it to the charity for inner city kids. I know what it's like to be an inner city kid, so yeah, donated the money.
Yes.
Next up, we got to meet Jeffrey Combs.
Yeah.
And I got my Herbert West Reanimator figure from Monstars signed.
That is so cool.
I thought that was cool.
Yes.
You know, and I like that he signed it in the green that almost matches like the
It does.
the packaging.
It's almost perfect.
Yeah, so that is a real, autograph from him. That wasn't on there before. And then Tuesday night also gave me a card, and I'm not going to show you the back because it's got all of her personal information on it. And Ken Sago's personal information is on this really cool circular paper that they had for the Horror Con or the Horror Fest. And I got his information too, so that should be cool, guys. I really am looking forward to doing some of these interviews, and I hope you enjoy them as well. I really do.
Yes.
So, speaking of...
Well, we just went with...
Speaking of Jeffrey Combs, I figure, why don't you start off with your stuff from Jeffrey Combs?
I didn't realize it because of the makeup. I didn't realize it was him. He's been more than one character on Star Trek. He was Wei Yun from Deep Space Nine. I got that. I got this one from him. And he also put Long Live the Dominion. And yes, I did bring this there to put our glossy photos in. If I can get that. And then, once again, Star Trek again.
Commander Shran.
Yep, out of my way, pink skin.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
That's my favorite. I like that. I like that.
Oh yeah,
version.
This was a nice photo.
Mm-hmm.
Like, when I first started watching this show and he came on, I recognized him right away as Wei Yun. Like, oh, that's Wei Yun. And he also did, which is awesome, the Justice League. He was the voice of the Question.
He also was the voice of the Scarecrow in some of the Batman episodes.
Very cool. And he says, Aglets, are sinister. We can't remember what aglets are.
No, don't remember.
But they probably are pretty sinister.
So, Tuesday night and Ken Sago's were not the only people of autographs I got from Nightmare on Elm Street.
Oh, this is a nice
I got
one.
to meet Amanda Wise from Nightmare on Elm Street 1. She played Tina, and I got her autograph on, of course, the body being dragged photo.
Yes.
I commented to her that I loved her in Highlander as Randy, and she gave me a free signed photograph of her as Randy in Highlander. I love Highlander, the series, and I think it's so awesome that she
It's a badass series.
She just gave me that for free. The pins and stuff that we got, I think they're still in your bag.
Oh, they probably are.
Ken Sagos gave a really cool little dog tag to me for free. Bill got some little wristband things for free from Ken Sagos. And then I also got a really cool pin I want to show you guys.
Here they are. Here. Yeah, they just fell to the bottom.
So, from Tuesday night, I got this awesome Tuesday's Nightmares, which is her album of singles that she did. And, I think that's a pretty cool pin.
That's a cool pin, dude.
And then I got this little holographic dog tag from Ken Sagos for Dream Warriors, which is really dope. And then we got one more picture here to show you from Bill. And it is from Mr. Jeff Daniels, who I did not get to get his autograph because I ran out of cash. But we got to talk to him and so many others. Everybody was cool.
Everybody loved to talk.
Everybody was cool as hell with you talking to them. They were cool. They answered questions, whether you had money or not. I got to meet Scott Ian, from Anthrax. And I thanked him for like a lifetime of metal. And the stuff I wanted him to sign, I actually left at my shop in Colorado.
Yes, you did.
But that's okay. From Jeff Daniels.
That's cool, isn't it?
That's so dope.
If I actually found my buddy Henry, who I've been going to Lobo Anime and Comics since they opened their door.
If you're ever in Albuquerque, check out Lobo Anime and Comics run by our friend Henry.
Yes.
Awesome shop.
Henry actually had a figure of this.
Yeah.
And if I would have known that, I would have bought the figure and taken the figure and gotten signed instead of just a glossy photo.
Right.
But
I like the glossies because I put them up on my wall.
It's cool, yeah, it is. But Henry did take the figure aside, and he was going to go get it signed himself.
Yeah.
So that's cool. That's cool that he's going to do that.
Yeah. That's everything we picked up from the con, guys. We had a blast, though, and I hope you enjoyed the impromptu interview with Felissa Rose. I'm sorry if the audio on it wasn't very good. Like I said, it was very impromptu, and I actually left all my stuff, my equipment and stuff at the house. I don't know why. I just totally spaced on everything today. My brain just died today. I've been busy. I've been tired, and my brain died. So I had to record everything on Bill's phone, and it was very impromptu, and we had to do it selfie style because we were in the video, and we had nobody to hold it for us at the time because her assistant lady went to the bathroom.
Yeah.
So it was just a quick video, and I hope you enjoy it because I had a lot of fun doing it.
Oh, yeah.
Guys, this is Bronco Juggalo and Bill, and I'm saying peace.
And I'm saying good night.